Hello everybody, it's your girl Tahira Renee Christie coming at you on my walk to and around the lake. I wanted to talk today about a subject very near and dear to my heart called self-control. Self-control is a very powerful tool, but there are many factors that go into self-control that people just don't talk about. A lot of people feel like self-control is just a matter of a person willing to or not to turn it on and turn it off when it comes to weight loss and weight maintenance. And the reality is people have self-control issues based on many different factors. For example, how they were raised, what type of discipline that was instilled inside of them when they were children. But more importantly, when it comes to weight loss, a lot of people compare their ability to control themselves when it comes to eating or discipline and exercise with other people. And this is why I created weight loss advice from a big girl, because what motivates you is not going to motivate me. And what motivates me is not going to motivate you. But that's why we're all journeying together, trying to find ways to keep each other lifted in this process, because it is a process. It is not a destination. And self-control would suggest that it is an ongoing thing that constantly moves no matter what is placed in front of you. I have self-control at times, and there are other times I have no self-control. And the problem becomes when we shame ourselves and shame other people for not having the same level of self-control that we all have at the time that you have it. Because this weight loss journey is a process. It's one ongoing and continuous process. And whereas I may have self-control this week, drink my smoothies all week, eat my salads, have a little protein, next week I may have ice cream twice that week. I had no self-control in that week, and you may be doing excellently. So rather than fat shaming or blaming the victim, and not victim, but you know what I mean, the person who's struggling through pushing through something that's not normal for them. They say it takes 21 days to form a habit, and that's true, but it takes a lifetime to maintain that habit. And it's really important for us to remember that in our process of creating habits that are lifelong, to be encouraging to one another during those processes, because it's not a continuous and constant thing. Self-control is something that is earned, and it is constantly ingrained in our lives based on our habits. So, if I decide to have ice cream one day, or a chocolate chip cookie, which is my favorite, don't judge me, that doesn't mean my entire process and progress goes in the toilet because I had a moment of weakness. I know plenty of thin people that eat entire medium pizzas to themselves and don't gain an ounce. That has nothing to do with self-control. That has everything to do with their metabolism. And so I don't want to be fat shamed for indulging in moments of my progress, whereas other people are able to do it constantly with no physical manifestation of their inconsistencies. So be lifted, my friend, in the fact that you're normal. It is okay not to have self-control all the time when it comes to your weight loss journey. The reality is, I don't walk the lake every day. My goal is 5 days a week. I get about 3 or 4. I'm not gonna shame myself for that one day I don't do it, because I realized that particular day, it wasn't gonna happen. I woke up in my mind with it not happening, because it starts in, well, it ends up in here after it comes from here, right? It has to come from deep within you emotionally to say, you know what, I feel it, or I don't feel it. And that's okay, because progress is 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and then 1 step forward, and then 3 steps back, and then 1 step forward, and 2 steps back. But eventually, you make progress. So don't worry about them steps back. Don't punish yourself for those steps back. Allow yourself the ability to fail for small successes later. Don't hurt yourself in your progress attempting to keep up with somebody who's not even in the same game as you. They playing baseball, you playing rugby. So do your thing, right? I say all this to say, love yourself through your processes. You have the right to say no. You have the right to say, I don't know. You have the right to say, I don't feel like it. You have that right. But you also have the right to say, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna take a break today. I don't feel like it today. Not today. Not today, Satan. But maybe tomorrow. And we know tomorrow's not promised, but you keep pushing every hour, every day. Anything you want to progress in, just keep pushing, and a way will be made if you want it. But know that I'm right here doing it with you. So I love about weight loss advice from a big girl, because I'm not some skinny chick telling you about my metabolism, honey, or my workout routine. This is unique to me. Do what works for you, because you're the most important person to you. You have to be. That's why the Bible says love your neighbor as yourself. But you gotta love yourself first. Can't do a damn thing for nobody else unless you take care of you. So with that being said, take good care of yourself. My black is beautiful, honey. Wakanda forever, honey. We'll see y'all later.